Alright, I got stuck. I got caught with my pants down a bit. I'm gonna finish this up before going to the I'm still learning Sage, so that's kind of why I have the help here. I don't need that anymore. Ooh, I'm stupid. But would it say a healer rescues the tank? I don't know why it went so far. I ain't getting up any. I ain't getting any of those. I'm probably not even gonna get the mini. Wait, I think I played with this adventure. Hey, look at that. All right, let's get this party started. Okay, where do I go? Yes, this is the falafel that we saw. Found you at last. You, my good sir, were born to be a star. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Matem, Head of Strategic Management at Ascension Arcadia, the premier enterprise for entertainment in Solution 9. Our flagship facility is Arcadion, a combat arena, and it is there that we host the Ascension Arcadia Championship. It is the pinnacle for fighters in Alexandria, and I want you to be among them. As you may have heard, circumstance had forced us to close the arena's doors for a time, but the time is right to reopen them. Her Majesty's tragic passing has left our citizens disconsolate. By providing them with gripping entertainment, it is our hope to help them to forget their cares for a while. If we were to accomplish that, however, it will not do to show them what they've seen countless times before. They need something new. And who better than that? Who not only protected our citizens from the king's army, but struck down the king himself. That was you, yes? So it was. And so, for your strength and valor, the president of the Federation has marked you to be Arcadion's next great star. Just imagine it. An upstart, the people's protector, arrives on the scene and challenges the Arcadion's mightiest to rise up as grand champion. What could be more gripping, I ask you? For your part, you will naturally be well compensated. The finest equipment Solution 9 has to offer you awaits you after each and every victory. That's more like it. I dare say this has you enticed, but you needn't make up your mind right away. If you're keen to test your strength and win rich rewards, come to the Arcadion at the end of this avenue. Alright, let's do it. Bid you farewell for now. I shall look forward to a favorable response. He's been expecting me. Let's go. You came by this, I take it you will fight in the Arcadion. Yep. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to the fold. Damn. That's a saucy hairdo, color-wise. Look like you got some fight in you, I suppose. You're the puny candle before my roaring flame. Make it to me and I'll blast you out of the ring. Those are some of the fighters you'll face. They're all characters, as you can see, but I hope you do not take offense at their words. Consider it their way of welcoming you. Now, where was I? Yes. As I mentioned, the Ascension Arcadia Championship is a fighting competition. The realm's mightiest duke it out in a bid to become the grand champion. No doubt that all Alexandrians would be captivated by your journey as a challenger and cheer you on as you fight your way up the ranks. Speaking of ranks, the fighters in the Arcadion are divided into 3 tiers: light, heavyweight, cruiserweight, and heavyweight. Yeah. The ultimate objective is to become the undisputed champion in all the tiers, and thereby rise up as the grand champion. As a rookie, your campaign begins in the light heavyweight tier, where you must defeat your 3 rivals ranked therein. Almost forgot to mention the most important thing. Like, the Arcadion has its own repository of feral souls, which our fighters use. So potent are these souls, they alter the fighters' very forms. Lest you wonder, it is the potency of these souls employed that separates the championship's 3 tiers. Now I'm given to understand you do not use a regulator. Even when you face the king, you do not rely on souls of any kind. That is most impressive indeed. Be that as it may, it would be egregiously unfair for you to compete with not to balance the scales. Fortunately, here at the Arcadion, we also have the souls of former champions in storage. We will use them to create allies to fight alongside you. To make sure they work with you like a well-oiled machine, we'll draw upon your memories to fine-tune their appearance and abilities to your liking. Not familiar with that term, but I assure you there is nothing untoward in the technique we employ. It simply brings forth a temporary simulacrum. For the purposes of evening the odds, I believe 7 of these simulacra should suffice. What do you think? Oh my god, can I stop virtue signaling? Those who hail from outside the barrier often do. Okay. So I have a proposal, an additional incentive if you will. For each victory you claim, I shall release the souls of those who fought beside you. Sure. I would tell you more about the Arcadion, but let us save it for after your first bout. After all, it'd be pointless if you end up losing straight away. Now I shall introduce your first opponent. Pray look at the monitor. Oh, the spicy cat girl. This here is Black Cat, feared as the claw in the dark. She's the one who took your measure earlier. While she's still a rookie herself, be wise to not underestimate her. She has real talent and is expected to go far. Her feral soul is Kath Palug, a terrible feline said to have pushed the legendary something. This power, she becomes unbelievably nimble and her fairy claws can rend steel. You want to keep your wits about you. Alright. Let's get in this thing. She meant that I'm also the commentator for the matches. Leave it to me to squeeze every drop of excitement out of your fight. Now then, you had best see to your preparations. May you emerge victorious in your debut. Well. Oh, no, this is perfect. There we go. 685 exactly. Oh. Light heavyweight match 1. God damn, those are long ass claws. Okay. One paw, two paw, red paw, blue paw. Okay. Biscuit maker. Oh! So that means I'm gonna get hit eventually. Why did I do that? Why did I hit that button? That's stupid. I think it's because I'm used to hitting it for the grand impact.
The match is decided! Victory goes to the challenger. It's all over. Until next time.
What did I get? Hollow Helm? How many of those do I need? I mean, if this is super quick, maybe I can do 3 floors. No, I'm gonna stick to 2. Long before the coming of the trolley people. It was very difficult in the beginning, though, with matches pitting recreated simulacra against each other. That's right, the very same that fought at your side, but with the advent of soul-derived resuscitation, battles to the death between living combatants became the norm, not without any actual deaths. The contest evolved once more after Zoral was made king. It was he who proposed the use of pharaoh souls to enhance one's flesh, leading to the technology for it being devised. So it was that combatants took on the power and likeness of beasts, and the audience experienced newfound heights of excitement. However, when Zoral raised the banners of war to embark on his conquest, all pharaoh souls were reserved for the army's use. We had no choice but to suspend operations at the Arcadion. What happened afterwards, I believe you know. Having gone mad, the king was vanquished by your hands, and shortly thereafter our beloved queen was taken from us. Though we are thankfully safe now, sadness and uncertainty darken our hearts. Some may think it in poor taste to resume championship now of all times, but now most of all is the people need cheering up, and as I mentioned when we first spoke, we wish to help them forget their cares. Did you see how the audience roared when you, the upstart challenger, triumphed over our rising rookie? You have captured their imaginations, and I hope you will continue to do so. Is that her? I can't believe I lost to someone who wasn't even using a pharaoh soul. What are you? Can't believe things like this. Say, would you mind if I watch you for a while? Don't worry. I don't have any hard feelings. I'm just curious, that's all, about what you can do. Is that eye color available? That would be amazing. It has like the yellow, but it has the green highlight. See, it's like half of it is green. Just gonna be watching you quietly. As fickle as a feline, that one. But I do hope you won't hold it against her. Deep down, she has a good heart. You can crit. Sweet poison. Although unexpected company has appeared, let us focus on the match ahead. Going into a cutscene. Allow me to introduce your next opponent. This is Honeybee Lovely, the darling of the Arcadion. As you can doubtless guess, she utilizes the soul of a bee, and an extremely venomous one at that. But rather than her poison, you should be wary of her ability to charm all before her. This song. why the audience will be. I totally missed that. In short, there's nothing lovely about her. Despite what she might claim, you're in for a bad time. Now, sally forth and show us your mettle. Match 2. See how you hold up this time without a feral soul. God, how hideous is this gonna be? Guessing we want to be in, yep.
Charms were not to be denied.
I knew it.
B is for brilliant.
What's this? Honeybee has changed her routine.
Bow tie! Don't forget the bow tie. Oh!
We're just getting started. Who's my obedient little bee? Your support means the world to me, everyone.
Even I felt that one. Oh, but the challenger's still standing.
B is for crazy to a black hole.
Fuck!
What a clash! Neither side is willing to yield.
Bow tie. Beeline.
The match is decided! Victory goes to the challenger! It's all over. Until next time.
Okay, I think I can do another. Knew you could do it. I think you managed to actually take Honeybee down. You're now eligible to challenge the reigning champion of the light heavyweight division. And as eager as I am to see you claim the crown, it will take some time to make arrangements for the match. While you wait, why not find yourself a second? That is someone who supports you by gathering information on your opponents and giving advice on your training. If he needs a second, then let me do it. Those who lose aren't allowed to fight for a while, so I'm free. But above all, I'd like to see the person who defeated me defeat everyone else too. I'm Yana. Yana? 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 Your Honor? Let's head to my gym. It's a bit messy, but it's far more comfortable than this dreary old place. It's me. I mean, I also killed your king and queen, so... Dare you embarrass Honeybee? You have this feeling why you can't do blood, you'll be begging for mercy come your next match. Oh. The fans are quite riled up today. I understand the need to let out our frustration, but I wish they would find more productive ways to use that energy. Do excuse me, I'm something of a storyteller. And I have a keen interest in seeing how this championship unfolds. When you have a moment, I would love to ask you a few questions. So you gonna... keeping company with the bloke who just beat you? This is never ending. Let's get out of here. Okay. Actually, if it's going into cutscenes, then I might have to call it. And here it is. Tri-Tails Training. One of Alexandria's finest fighters. That being said, I'm the only one here. It's also my actual home. First floor is where I live, and the basement is where I train. Pleasure to meet you, mister. My name is Nayuni. Thank you very much for looking after my sister. Thanking him for knocking me out, are you? Anyway, as you might have pieced together, I have two sisters, and though they're gone now, our parents were originally from Tyrol. They happened to be in Yasulani when the dome appeared, and ended up trapped. Here they took up work as hunters, but they were always opposed to regulators and never wore them, and one day they went out and never came back. Okay, so at the sisters' urging, they used the regulators. Better or worse, can't say. I've heard the stories from my sisters, so when I see you fight, I can't help but feel anxious. I say this knowing your stance, but won't you consider wearing a regulator in matches, if only to revive yourself should the worst come to pass? Afraid you can't change people's minds when it comes to soul use, Naomi. It's a question of culture and upbringing. Rather than talk about such things, we should celebrate. You've won 2 championship matches now. This calls for drinks. You've only got energy tonics, but it's the gesture that counts, right? Celebrating even though you lost. No, I don't have an energy drink with me. I could have cracked open a cold one with the ladies as well. So after what that delightful fan said outside earlier, I imagine you're curious about my sister. Her name is Utro, and she rose to be a top contender in the heavyweight division, became a fighter to look after me, but it turned out she was just great at it. Hardly surprising, I suppose. She always excelled at anything she set her mind on. She was a natural at combat, and on top of that, she mastered how to wield Electro. Wicked Thunder was her ring name. She harnessed the 11 Steed's soul in conjunction with Electro. She could shapeshift to adapt to her enemies in battle. I'm confident enough in what I can do. Eutrope herself taught me how to fight, but I can never emulate her fighting style. That Ixion? Thing is, she just disappeared one day, without saying a word to us. She was so close to being immortalized too. Right, you wouldn't know. All Arcadion fires retire young. Her soul transfiguration is just too much of a burden on the body. Those who fight to the age of 20 are immortalized in the Ascension Arcadia Hall of Fame. This comes with the privilege of moving to the luxury residence on Everkeep's upper level, where they can live out their days in comfort. You tripped through all that away when she vanished. I can't help. I just can't wrap my head around it. That's enough reminiscing for now. Can't be long before your next match. Let's head back to the Arcadion. Good luck, and be careful. There's a... What? Why is there no two-head graffiti here? Alright, this is where I'm gonna have to end it. I know it was very short, but I want to try to start making a habit of starting at 2 p.m. my time, at least on the weekends. And seems like more often than not we're skipping D&D lately. Everyone's been busy, but this weekend we are doing it. So this is where I am going to be calling it. I will be doing tomorrow at the same time. I'll be finishing this up.